red zone struggles continue. Just can you talk about you didn't go for the field goal late in the third quarter, and just what's the problem with the red zone?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're not executing obviously the way we like to. I got to do a better job. Obviously, that starts with me. They were playing us really, high in coverage. So that's why we were committing to the run, which I felt we a lot of times we had to go the length of the field. We backed off in some shot plays and everything, but yeah, we need to do a better job in red zone.
What happened on the final interception?
Say again?
The final interception.
I mean, I can't give you clarity on what I'd see. I mean, it was the coverage. You're trying to get a one-on-one in the back of the end zone there, trying to isolate the Mike.
Mike Todd Archer with ESPN. The run defense, you said teams are always going to test you. Was today a case of?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think it was clear from the start that they were going to test the middle of our run defense. So, yeah, I mean, it's something we gotta be better at, and we know that's going to be the challenge.
It was better the first 2 weeks. Obviously, it was part of that score of game, and teams couldn't run on it.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that's the challenge of this league. Every game is so unique, and to the specific matchups and so forth. This has been a rough week on a lot of fronts. I think the amount of adversity you go through your preparation process, and we didn't have enough today. We needed the discipline and the penalties. I mean, the numbers in the first half were obviously something that was difficult to deal with. And yeah, they scored 4 touchdowns. We had 1 touchdown, 3 field goals. That's the scoring component of it. But when you get into the situational stuff and how we feel teams are going to attack us, we have to learn from this, because I mean it's going to be an every week challenge. So.
Michael Gelkin, Dallas Morning News. Did you know when you got on the flight Saturday that you'd be without all 3 linemen, or when did you become aware?
Yeah, I was hopeful going into Saturday's practice, but when we walked off the field Saturday, that's kind of our final personnel meeting. So yes, when we got on the flight, we knew what we didn't know about Tyron. Tyron was a game day.
What had to change once you know that you're without 3?
Oh, it changes. I mean, it changes a lot of things. But I'm proud of our young linemen. I tell you, I mean, they not only they stepped up and played today, but they did it on very little reps throughout the week. So I mean, it wasn't that's a challenge that everybody has. When you have injuries on Sunday, it's a you got a full week of prep to go into it. When you have things that are not cleared till the end of the week, it's a challenge on the guys that have to step in there. And I thought all 3 of those guys did a nice job.
John Michaud, The Athletic, with penalties, Mike, is there anything that you can clean up from it at halftime, or is it just?
Well, I mean, I obviously addressed it at halftime, John, but I have to look at it. I mean, it's we do a breakdown of of every official group, and I told the team last night, you're going to be frustrated. Just certain crews, call it differently than others, and so we knew that coming in here, and that held very true in the first half. So we knew there, that's just the history. It's part of the game. I mean, everything's evaluated, everything's part of your preparation, and we got to be better.
Mike, the basketball was. I got 2 questions. Basketball was a lot. How much did it affect your play call, especially down court?
Well, I mean, yeah, I think it's obvious. I don't want to discredit those guys at all, but I mean, there's reps that go into wrinkles, your variation of your base concepts, whether protection and so yeah, there's some things that were taken off, but I'll tell you, like I said, I'm proud of I'm proud of those guys. They stepped up and did what was asked of them.
Secondly, do you think the defense felt too good about themselves in the first 2 games, and they came to here with a little less intensity?
I don't think, not after the week we had. I think that'd have been fair. We had a lot going on as a team this week, and so we didn't play our best game, that's for sure.
Patrick on DallasCowboys.com. To lose this game in this fashion on the road, but you're still 2-1. What's your message to the guys to keep their eyes forward for New England?
Well, I'm just honest and real. And I addressed the game, what my thoughts on the game, and the reality of where we are. We're 2-1. Yeah, we're going to fully expect to win every week. So I mean, obviously we're disappointed. We're disappointed that we're leaving here without a win. But this is part of the journey. It's part of the humbling component of the National Football League. So just like anything, every experience gives you an opportunity to grow. So we need to grow from this experience.
Mike, mentioned the challenge of the preparation week, obviously with Trayvon, with some of the O-line injuries. I don't know if there's anything else to which you're referencing there, but what goes into, as a team, responding to or just dealing with those sort of things things that pop up over late in the week?
Well, the biggest thing in this league is, sustaining success, and that can be from one play to the next, from one series to the next, from one week to the next. So, and I think you saw that in the first half. When you're getting stops on defense, and when you're scoring touchdowns, there's a flow to it, and you could see early, as far as how they were playing us on defense, we were going to have to go the long way, which is fine, but we got to score. We score touchdowns. We may be still out there playing in overtime.
Yeah, a couple players on offense, Gallup and Rico getting his first touchdown. Can you touch upon both those guys in the night they had?
Yeah, absolutely. I can see those guys work every day. So I get what the numbers were, last week, and Rico, I've always loved his run style. He runs angry. Just look at the play he had there in the fourth quarter. So yeah, it's no surprise. So it was good to get those guys some touches.
How would you assess Dak's game outside of the interception at the end?
I thought he managed the game very well. I thought he managed all the adjustments that we made, from yesterday to today, and I thought his demeanor, command, I thought it was productive. I thought he played very well with his feet. His play, the extension of plays, I thought was definitely a positive today. So they were playing them heavy coverage in the red area, and we got to take a close look at it, and that starts with me.
Do you need more from him in games like that when the defense need him to do?
Well, I think he did what was asked of him. That's, there's plays we can pick apart, and we had some big plays go back against us too. So, and that's what it comes down to. I think we were -3 big play production in the first half, and then we were +2 in the second half. So they made one more big play on us, and that's usually how these games go. That's this league. You got to get the production and big plays factor each and every week.
The 10 penalties in the first half.
Yep.
Some of those were pre-snap. There's also was a late call on defensive pass interference that
Yep.
Gallup seemed to drew, and it was overturned. I know we were asking a little bit about penalties, but maybe visiting those two areas.
I appreciate you giving me an opportunity to speak on it, but I'm not going to. So, thank you.
You're welcome.
All righty, thank you, Mike.
Thank you.